speedrunning, roasting every single Premier League team. In 3, 2, 1, go. Arsenal, your ability to fail to win trophies is genuinely impressive. I honestly get inspired by you whenever I miss the easiest tap-in. Aston Villa, the fact you guys are still in contention to qualify for the Champions League mesmerizes me after I just witnessed the stinker you pulled against Wolves. Bournemouth, behold drawing FC, who literally have no other purpose than selling all the best players and then somehow this cycle manages to repeat. Also, your stadium is so small that whenever I see a game here, I don't remember if I'm watching the Premier League 1. Brentford, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You guys are actually doing pretty well, but what I'll say is you've only won against Burnley thanks to VAR. Brighton, you're only being a professional gambler says a lot about your club this season because the gambles you've made this season haven't paid off thus far. Burnley, what can I say about Burnley? They're just Burnley, a relevant northern club who will inevitably be relegated and promoted the next season. Rinse and repeat. Chelsea, American money burner FC with a Delulu fan base. Not much to say, especially when they're struggling to qualify for the Champions League. Crystal Palace, I actually thought you guys were respectable. Little did I know that they didn't know how to handle the mid-table club gets sprayed on my larger club curse and now they're in shambles. Everton participated in most seasons out of all top division formats and still no titles in modern Premier League times. Not even the best club in your city, so maybe that's why you hold the record for the most draws and losses. Fulham, these irrelevant mid-table clubs are so hard to roast because you can't really think about anything about them. All I'll say is that your mascot looks like some creature straight out of Five Nights at Freddy's. Leeds, these guys simply do not deserve to be in the Prem just because of being owned by Red Bull. Liverpool, going from league winners to making dreadful transfers this summer, especially Alex Isak and not being in a Champions League spot currently. What happened? Man City, FC 115 have actually fallen off. Tying force is not a display for a team that should have bought the championship by now, but are in fact balling to Arsenal. Man United, I can make a list of things that would happen since United last won the league, but I prefer not to just because of how long it will be. Newcastle, I mean, sure, they've qualified for the Champions League and stuff, but compared to City, they chose the wrong Arab country to get investment from. Nottingham Forest. Greek Mafia boss FC really went from qualifying for Europe to trying their best at relegation. With their run, I really do hope they get relegated. Sunderland. Newly promoted club spends a ton on new players and have a relatively good season. I've definitely seen what happens after that before. Tottenham. It's the history of the Tottenham. Relegation is coming fast, so say your last words while you still can. West Ham. West Ham have truly had their rises and falls, but for me, this fall will get them relegation, which is sad because getting Tottenham relegated is 10 times funnier. Wolves. Last and definitely with the least points, you started the season just felt like half F1 team in 2021, but you got some pretty good results recently. Looking at you, Arsenal.